Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. I would run in a circle, but that's extremely iffy in the current spot that I'm in. Okay, maybe here. Yay! We got our circle. Anyway, in the last episode, we raised this pillar from the depths of the lava below, and it's getting in the way of everything. So now we're gonna have to work around it, starting with this door now that we have the fire arrows. So I'm gonna pop on this mask and roll on over. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Now that we're kind of going through, oh, right, this is where there's no safety net. We are not gonna mess around with this. Yeah, we're safe. Now that we're kind of just going through the dungeon, I do want to say, like, I have so much respect for not snowballs, and certainly not you. Stop that. Goodness. Okay, if you hit this guy with anything except a fire arrow, he will split into a bunch of baby hymns, so I tend to like to fire arrow him and not have to worry about that. But anyway, I have so much respect for the Snowhead Temple. It's not one of my favorite temples ever. I'm gonna be real with you guys and just say that I don't really care for the Snowhead Temple much because of how vertical and because of how confusing it is. But it is one of those temples that I just have so much respect for in the way of how it's designed and just the general idea of having a pillar and having to make your way around it. And it just kind of changes the layout, and I can't even imagine trying to put something like this together. It's something that I often think about, actually, like, because I don't particularly like going through this dungeon, but just the way that you navigate this place and the way that you have to kind of work your way around a changing environment, it has always impressed me. I've always been impressed with that, even if it does confuse the heck out of me. And speaking of impressed, I'm not very impressed by this guy because this is basically a super easy fight. Not much has changed, except there's more points for this guy to pop out from. This is a Wizrobe. You'll get your chance to strike when it starts to attack. Be on the lookout. So yeah, he's just gonna start dancing. We've already fought him once before. It's nothing special. He goes down super easily and super quickly with the fire arrows. Nothing to worry about. You can stop now. There you go. Should take one more shot, I think. Oh, there you are. Yep, one more shot. Camera? What's with this camera lately? Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, this isn't quite as bad as before. Go through here and... oh, look! It's a really fancy chest. I wonder what's in here. Ooh, shiny. We got the boss key. Now we can enter the chamber where the boss lurks. So we are one step closer to finishing the temple. And the cool thing about the boss room is that actually it's above us. Okay, normal rolling. Okay, the boss room is actually up there. And at first glance, it looks like you can't get up there because the pillar doesn't reach that high. It's pretty cool in a sense because we're gonna have to find another way around. Please. Let me. Okay, fine. Let's see. What I want to do. Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly where this is because Do I want to do this right now? No. You know what? I'm going to save that for a little bit later. There is something that I want to do that's off of the edge of this thing, but I don't want to do it too prematurely. So instead, I'm going to jump down here. And this is where the real confusion comes in. Let's see. I want to go up there. And this goes down. And we get dumped off in front of these kind of different colored sections. Why is this the only pillar that's a different color? It doesn't look like it'll move if you push it. Why don't you try giving it a good whack? Punch it and it freaking flies and breaks and kind of sinks down. If you screw this up, it is possible to screw yourself out of getting it to the right altitude. If that happens, then you have to drop all the way down to the basement and reset by pressing that button that's down there. You know, the one that you have to like Goron pound down. It's a huge hassle and I can't even count how many times I've had to do that. And it's something that I'd really rather not have to do. So I'm trying to be careful and make doubly sure that I'm doing this right. But with all of those punched out, I think we're okay. We should be just fine. Yeah, we'll be alright. I want to come back up here. And now at this altitude, over in the northern corner somewhere. Let's see, where is it? Tattle sees something. I'm gonna just undo that and look down. Yes, right there. You can't see that normally. I want to make it into that hole, but it's kind of a crapshoot jump, and I'm stressing! Yeah, check that out, we made it. And for our blind jump, we get the last stray fairy. Oh boy. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna just equip that, put that up there, and go into Deku mode. Now let's see, what way do I want to go? I don't want to drop all the way down because then I'll have to backtrack all over the place. And now, I think here? Does this take me up? Oh, so poor Link must be like freaking freezing in this form. No, don't go back down! I did not say that you can go back down. Go back up. Go the frick back up. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Equip Mr. Big Goron. And we can punch our way through all of these snowballs. And this final corridor delivers us up at the top. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I just say that this looks super cool? I love the way that this looks. Just the ice and the spikes, and this is such a grand entrance, and the way that you have to freaking jump over everything. I cannot tell you guys how hard this jump made my heart pound. This jump was the stuff of panic attacks when I was younger. It was just like all of that work. I spent hours in this dungeon just trying to figure everything out, and I was finally here. And if I screwed up this jump, then I screwed up myself. It was so bad, but thankfully, no problems here. And now we can face off with the boss, who's encased in ice. Yeah, he's just kind of chilling. Ha 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 ha. Well, he's not moving, so we're gonna have to make him move. Masked mechanical monster, Goht. Or Goht. I have no idea if it's Goht or Goht. I've always said Goht ever since I was like ever since I was a kid, but I don't know, maybe it's Goht. I've heard just as many people say Goht, so I don't know, there's just something a little less intimidating about Goht, because it makes me think of like a freaking petting zoo. But anyway, what you want to do is roll onto his back. That will expose the eye, and unfortunately, you have to switch out of Goron mode and just spam fire arrows. What does Tattle even have to say? Hurry, chase after even means throwing your own body into it, so do it so it'll stop. Well, he's kind of stopped, and we're setting him on fire. Yeah, that whole eye mechanic, once again, is a change in the 3DS version. I don't really agree with this change. I don't mean to take... sure. Whoa, wait. Okay, sure. Slow down, man. I don't mean to take away from this moment or anything, because it is still a pretty cool fight, I'm not gonna lie, but there's just something really... How do I even explain? It's some of the excitement gets sucked out of it when I have to change forms out of Goron form, because in the Nintendo 64 version, when you... Holy crap, I'm not having a really good run against this guy. In the Nintendo 64 version, the way that you fought him is that you would knock him down to the ground, yes, but it was much more... It had a lot more emphasis on throwing yourself into him. I'm just gonna let him get ahead of me. Wow, this is a craptastic run. Normally, this does not go quite this badly. But yeah, you would continuously throw yourself into him. It's like you do the same thing here, but now you have to switch out, because if you try to keep running into him, nothing happens. You outright have to hit this eyeball, whereas there was just something really satisfying about knocking him down and shoving spikes up his butt as he's like laying there unable to do anything. And that sounds really messed up, but case in point, it's just, it was really fun. It was a really fun boss battle, and I like the idea that it was largely depending on Darmani's powers. In this one, yes, I do agree that maybe it's kind of a good thing that you actually have to use the fire arrows, because you do get the fire arrows in this dungeon, but I don't know. I find it a little bit disruptive that you have to actually switch forms out and be young Link to actually deal some damage to the boss. Anyway, that aside, it still is fun to freaking chase him and do the whole racetrack thing, so it's not like we can't do that still, it's just less effective and feels a little bit less satisfying. Okay. Freaking, oh my gosh, why is this run so bad? Oh, well, at least I actually get to see this attack. Normally he dies too quickly to even do that whole laser thing. Alright. We got this. We got this. Jump! Or don't jump! Why did I not jump? What the frick? Okay. You can knock him down without jumping on his back. It's just a lot easier to do that. I think it takes 5 hits to the legs to knock him down without jumping. But there we go. He's down. I'm not gonna lie, that was easily the worst run I have ever had of this boss. Oh my gosh, that was so terrible. Okay, well, we got a heart container. He's dead, and we got more hearts. That's the important thing, right? That's all that matters. And we get his mask. You seize Goht's remains. Goht, Goht. In doing so, you free the innocent spirit that was imprisoned within this dark mask. Well, what exactly are all of you? Guardians. Guardians? So, you're protective gods? That's why you're in the temples. But why are the protective gods? No, wait! Are you listening to me? Hey! Wait!
Huh?